More children now than ever before are living in conflict areas or fragile context. According to UNICEF, in 2019, 3.8 million children were displaced due to conflict and violence, and 8.2 million children were displaced due to disasters linked mostly to weather. Many of these children have been forced to flee their homes, separated from their families, friends, and frankly, life as they know it. Many of the child protection systems, support services, schools, safe spaces have also been dismantled due to ongoing conflict. This, however, has been further perpetuated due to the current COVID-19 context, which has increased the risk factors that drive the intensity and frequency of violence and abuse many children are facing, particularly girls and those with disability. COVID-19 restrictions has limited the access of women and children to survivor support and treatment services, further exposing them to violence and abuse in the home, but also within their communities. An additional complexity to this situation is the increased possibility of families losing their livelihoods. This not only is going to have a profound impact on the family as a whole, but will have a detrimental impact on children. More children in these fragile contexts will be forced into hazardous working conditions. More girls will be forced into marriage. More children will be living with diseases and illnesses due to limited or no access to healthcare provisions. More children will be at risk of violence and abuse and exploitation. Ultimately, more children will be living with multi-dimensional poverty. More than ever before now, we need to pool our resources together. We need to strengthen the protection mechanisms that are non-existent in these fragile contexts. There is an increased need of working with faith communities and faith actors who have access to these children and have access to these communities. But more importantly, we need to create safe spaces where we can amplify the voices of children who are best placed to guide us in the way that we can protect them better.